The Samsung Galaxy S26 Ultra is shaping up to be one of the most talked about flagships of 2025, with every new leak. It's becoming clearer that Samsung is taking a refined and strategic approach this time, focusing on privacy, performance, and photography rather than drastic design changes. Here are the 5 biggest leaks that reveal what to expect from this powerful new device. Let's begin with the design and color choices. The Galaxy S26 Ultra is said to bring subtle design improvements rather than a full makeover. One of the most talked about updates is the addition of a new orange color option. This bold shade could attract users who prefer something unique and eye-catching. However, leaked renders of the orange model have caused a bit of confusion due to inconsistencies in how it appears in different images. Many believe the phone's design takes inspiration from Apple's recent minimalist trends, something that has sparked mixed reactions, while some users see it as a clean and sophisticated approach. Others argue that Samsung might be losing a bit of its design originality. Even so, the Ultra will continue to deliver premium build quality with durable materials and a sleek, polished finish. For users who value simplicity and elegance, the design will still feel luxurious. But for those expecting a bold redesign, the changes may seem too minor. Moving on to privacy features, Samsung is clearly stepping up in this department. The Galaxy S26 Ultra introduces new privacy-centered innovations, both in hardware and software. The most impressive of these is a hardware-based privacy display that limits viewing angles. This means only the person directly facing the screen can see its contents, protecting private information from wandering eyes in public. On top of that, Samsung is adding tools that let users blur or remove sensitive details from photos before sharing them. Whether it's hiding an address, a license plate, or personal data, this feature gives users more control over what they share. These additions show Samsung's growing commitment to user privacy in a world where digital security is more important than ever. Now, let's talk about performance upgrades. The Galaxy S26 Ultra will run on the Snapdragon 8 Elite Gen 5 processor chip designed for top-tier performance and efficiency. This processor promises lightning-fast speed for gaming, multitasking, and content creation. Paired with 16 GB of RAM across all models, users can expect around 25% faster performance than the Galaxy S25 Ultra. Samsung has also worked on cooling efficiency. The S26 Ultra includes a much larger vapor cooling chamber that prevents overheating during heavy use. Whether it's long gaming sessions or editing high-resolution videos, the phone should stay cool and maintain peak performance. These improvements make the device a powerhouse for both productivity and entertainment. Next up are the camera innovations. Samsung's Ultra models have always set the standard for mobile photography, and the S26 Ultra continues that legacy. The main camera now features a wider aperture, allowing more light to enter the sensor for brighter and sharper low-light shots. The 3x telephoto lens also gets a sensor upgrade, providing clearer details and better zoom quality. Additionally, the Ultra is expected to include a 50-megapixel ultra-wide lens, a huge step up from previous models. This gives users more versatility when capturing landscapes or group photos. The only minor letdown is the front camera, which remains at 12 megapixel across all models. Many users were hoping for a selfie upgrade, but Samsung seems to have focused its attention on the rear setup this time. In the model comparisons, the differences between the S26 Ultra, S26 Pro, and S26 Edge become clear. The Ultra remains the top-of-the-line option, offering the most complete feature set. The S26 Pro, on the other hand, keeps the same camera system as the S25, with only small sensor improvements. The S26 Edge brings a few noticeable updates like the new 50-megapixel ultra-wide lens, but it still doesn't match the Ultra's advanced capabilities. For anyone who wants the very best of Samsung's innovation, the Ultra stands out as the clear choice. Finally, let's look at the bigger picture. The Galaxy S26 Ultra represents Samsung's effort to strike the right balance between innovation and refinement. The company is not chasing dramatic design changes this year. Instead, it's focusing on meaningful upgrades where they matter most: privacy, power, and photography. These features are aimed at users who demand both performance and security in their everyday digital life. While the design might not be a complete reinvention and the selfie camera remains unchanged, the overall experience promises to be premium. The Galaxy S26 Ultra is shaping up to be one of the most advanced smartphones of 2025, offering a perfect mix of speed, intelligence, and sophistication. When it finally launches early next year, it's expected to set new standards for what a flagship smartphone can deliver, showing once again why Samsung remains one of the biggest names in the mobile world.